the news broke like a thunderclap across the Pacific, echoing from bustling cities to remote island villages. It was the kind of announcement that instantly commanded attention, sending shockwaves through governments, militaries, and ordinary citizens alike. On screens everywhere the headline flashed, U.S. Congress approves massive warship sale to Philippines. The words seemed almost surreal, yet their impact was immediate and undeniable. This wasn't just another defense contract. It was a seismic shift in the Indo-Pacific, a region already simmering with strategic rivalries and uncertainty. The decision sent ripples across oceans, signaling a deepening alliance and a direct response to rising tensions in the South China Sea, where every maneuver is closely watched. The implications were immediate and immense. Military experts and political leaders scrambled to assess what this meant for the balance of power. In newsrooms from Manila to Beijing, analysts scrambled to decipher the full meaning, debating late into the night about the consequences for regional stability. This was more than a transaction. It was a statement that the U.S. stood firmly with its treaty ally, reaffirming commitments that had sometimes seemed uncertain. The package was a comprehensive upgrade, a leap in naval capability for a nation long struggling with outdated equipment, and a chance to modernize its fleet for the challenges ahead. The message was clear: the Philippines would no longer be a bystander in its own maritime backyard, but an active defender of its sovereignty and resources. The urgency behind this deal was palpable, born from countless incidents at sea and a pattern of coercion threatening Filipino livelihoods, especially those of fishermen who depend on these waters. Years of quiet diplomacy and strategic planning led to this moment, with both sides weighing risks and rewards in a delicate balancing act. For the Philippines, a nation of over 7,000 islands, the sea is everything: food, commerce, and lifeblood. Its future is tied to the waves that surround it. The approval was a promise of security and a symbol of determination to chart its own destiny, no longer at the mercy of larger powers. As the news spread, cautious optimism grew. People wondered what changes would come, but many felt a renewed sense of hope and pride. The path ahead would be challenging, with new responsibilities and risks, but the future of Philippine maritime security looked brighter than ever before. The game had officially changed, and the world would be watching what happened next in these contested waters. To truly grasp the weight and significance of this new naval deal, you have to step into the daily reality of a Filipino fisherman like Carlos, whose life is shaped by the tides and the uncertainty of the sea. His small banca is more than just a boat, it's his entire world. It serves as his office, his source of livelihood, and the vessel that carries his family's hopes and dreams for a better future. Every morning before dawn, Carlos sets out into the West Philippine Sea, navigating waters that his ancestors have fished for countless generations, continuing a proud tradition that connects him to his heritage. But now, these once familiar waters are patrolled by massive foreign vessels, their presence casting long, intimidating shadows over the small boats of local fishermen. Carlos has been chased away from his fishing grounds, blocked from casting his nets, and has even witnessed water cannons being used against his fellow fishermen, forcing them to retreat. These are not isolated incidents. They're part of a relentless and ongoing pressure campaign that leaves fishermen feeling anxious and powerless. The economic toll is devastating. Entire coastal communities suffer as their catches dwindle, and families struggle to put food on the table or earn enough to survive. The struggle is a quiet war of attrition, fought not with guns, but with intimidation and economic strangulation, wearing down the spirit of those who depend on the sea. That's why the arrival of U.S. warships resonates so deeply with these communities. It's a tangible sign of hope, a message that they are not forgotten. It means the nation is finally building the capacity to protect its own people, to stand up for its most vulnerable citizens, and to defend the rights of those who have long been left exposed. For fishermen like Carlos, the new warships are more than just military assets. They are powerful symbols of solidarity and reassurance, proof that they are not alone in this struggle. For the Philippines, naval power is a necessity for survival. Its exclusive economic zone is vast, rich in fish, oil, and gas, resources vital for the nation's future. Protecting this domain is about economic security and energy independence. Sovereignty here means the right to harvest resources and enforce international law. Foreign incursions aren't just rule-breaking, they threaten the nation's prosperity. A modern navy is essential for upholding sovereignty and deterring aggression. This upgrade is an investment in the Filipino people, securing livelihoods and unlocking energy potential. By modernizing its fleet, The Philippines safeguards its lifeline and reaffirms its identity as a proud maritime nation. The U.S.-Philippines Warship Agreement is more than an arms sale, it's a strategic convergence. The Philippines is a linchpin in the first island chain, crucial for Indo-Pacific stability. Empowering an ally to defend its waters is smart statecraft and strengthens the Mutual Defense Treaty. Modern warships and technology transform the alliance into a living partnership. For the Philippines, it's a strategic leap, fast-tracking modernization and building self-reliance. The deal enables Manila to project power and enforce its laws, shifting the local balance. A stronger Philippines means a more secure region and reduces the burden on U.S. forces. This collaborative approach is the future of regional stability. The warship deal is about deterring conflict, upholding law, and ensuring a free Indo-Pacific. It's a pact forged in steel, grounded in a shared vision for peace. The Philippine Navy's modernization is a story of resilience. For decades, the fleet was a living museum. Aging ships kept afloat by ingenuity, but outmatched by modern threats. Maintenance was a struggle, weapons obsolete, and the vast sea nearly impossible to patrol. This vulnerability was clear to regional rivals. The turning point came with the Armed Forces Modernization program in the 2010s. Acquiring former U.S. Coast Guard cutters and new Jose Rizal-class frigates marked major steps forward. These upgrades rebuilt knowledge and laid the groundwork for a modern force. But 2 frigates alone couldn't cover the nation's vast waters. The journey had begun, but a major boost was needed. The new U.S. warship deal arrives as a decisive catalyst, accelerating a transformation already underway. It's not the beginning, but the leap the Navy desperately needed. The future now looks within reach. The U.S. warship package represents a transformative upgrade for the Philippine Navy, marking a significant milestone in its modernization journey and signaling a new level of partnership between the two nations. At its core, the deal delivers modern, multi-role warships. Most likely advanced littoral combat ships or state-of-the-art frigates, capable of handling a wide range of missions, from coastal defense to open sea operations. These vessels are a generational leap forward, designed for speed, versatility, and survivability in the face of modern threats, and able to operate in both shallow and deep waters. State-of-the-art radar and sonar systems provide early warning, surveillance, and enhanced situational awareness, allowing the Navy to detect and track potential threats long before they become a danger. The deal also includes advanced anti-ship missiles, modern air defense systems, and lightweight torpedoes, giving the Navy credible, offensive and defensive power, and the ability to respond to a variety of maritime challenges. Crucially, it's not just about hardware and equipment. Extensive training programs will ensure Filipino sailors can operate, maintain, and troubleshoot these sophisticated systems, building technical expertise across the fleet. U.S. Navy experts will work side by side with their Filipino counterparts, sharing knowledge and building human capital for the long term, fostering a culture of professionalism and cooperation. Training covers everything from basic ship handling and navigation to advanced warfighting tactics, crisis response, and joint exercises with allied navies. Technology transfer and interoperability are key. Secure communications and encrypted data links enable seamless coordination with U.S. and allied forces, ensuring real-time information sharing. This network-centric approach acts as a true force multiplier, amplifying the Navy's effectiveness and reach across the region. Now, a Philippine frigate can instantly share sensor data with U.S. aircraft or allied command centers, improving response times and operational coordination. The Navy becomes a cohesive, networked force, fully integrated into regional security frameworks and able to participate in multinational operations. This is a new era for Philippine maritime defense, one defined by advanced technology, international cooperation, and a renewed commitment to safeguarding the nation's waters. The new U.S. warships will revolutionize Philippine naval operations. Advanced sensors extend surveillance far beyond the horizon, giving the Navy persistent awareness of its waters. Real-time tracking and monitoring replace sporadic patrols, creating a comprehensive maritime picture. More modern ships mean longer patrols and a constant visible deterrent in key areas. The presence of a well-armed frigate changes the dynamic, protecting fishermen and forcing aggressors to think twice. Offensive capabilities, like anti-ship missiles, create a credible deterrent. Aggression now carries real risk. Anti-submarine warfare adds a new layer of defense. the Navy can now move from a defensive posture to proactive sea control, enforcing laws and protecting interests with confidence. This is a new dawn for Philippine maritime security. The U.S.-Philippines alliance is one of the oldest in the Indo-Pacific, rooted in shared sacrifice and democratic values. This warship deal is a powerful renewal, breathing new life into the Mutual Defense Treaty. It provides the Philippines with a security umbrella and greater diplomatic leverage. The alliance is built on mutual respect and shared interests. Beyond hardware, it's about trust. Years of joint exercises and training build real interoperability. New warships will be central to these exercises, honing joint effectiveness. This reborn alliance sends a message of unity and resolve to the region. Treaty commitments are now backed by credible force and political will. The enduring bond, reinforced with modern steel, is a cornerstone of Indo-Pacific stability. The impact of this naval upgrade ripples far beyond the warships themselves. Coastal communities gain renewed security, fishermen can work with confidence, and local economies revive. Nationally, the deal unlocks energy potential, allowing safe exploration of vital oil and gas reserves. A stronger Navy shields these projects, reducing dependence on imports and powering growth. Regionally, a capable Philippine Navy upholds freedom of navigation and international law. This helps maintain balance and reduces the risk of conflict. The partnership is a symbol of shared commitment to peace and a rules-based order. The new warships are guardians of sovereignty and stability. By investing in defense and deepening its alliance, the Philippines secures its future and contributes to regional peace.